Okay, hello everyone. So, I think we are almost all set up. Just give me one moment. Netherite axe is still true. We are in fact speedrunning a netherite axe. I think it would be cool though if we had like a picture of it. So I thought I might try to set that up real quick. Okay, I think this is working properly. Sorry, guys. So. One of my cool ideas for the stream was we were gonna do, is my motion tracking working properly? It feels like it's a little too slow. Okay, it is working mostly. I was having a little bit of issue with it, but I think we're good. I think we're good overall. Sorry, let me let me just fix that real quick. Okay. Um so we have all this. We have all this. So netherite axe is going to be really hard for me because I actually don't really know how to get netherite. Like I do, but as it turns out, as a regular speedrunner, I pretty much never end up actually getting netherite. Like this is something that more like hardcore players would know, but I'm not a hardcore player. I'm just a speedrunner. Just a simple speedrunner. So I'm kind of gonna have to like figure out on the fly how to get netherite and like how the smithing table and all that works. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do current run colon. I'm gonna change the color of it. I'm gonna make it bigger so the color is gonna be like just like a regular black or something. Maybe we give it an outline too. That way it's not like quite as hard to see. What does this do? Oh, that doesn't change anything. How do you outline? Awesome. Okay, current run, and then we're gonna put in a picture image. Add source, add new source. There we go. I got another right accent here. Fancy. Okay, so now we have our little fancy UI going on there. Hopefully other people enjoy it too. So now I am going to start a run. Let's see how terribly slow this ends up being. Um, Last time we had a little bit of issue with like world generation and frame rate and stuff. I am gonna maybe have to like go with task manager for a little bit and just checking out memory values, making sure everything's going well. Unfortunately, I don't have like the best computer. I also don't have a bad computer. I just don't have the best computer. You know what would be cool? We should have some BGM. I think that would be like a vibe, you know? Because right now we have pretty much nothing, although it might make stuff hard to hear, like lava pops and stuff. Okay. Let's pause for 1 second just to make sure. Is this the right instance of Minecraft I opened? So I use MCM, otherwise known as multi-instance multi-MC, and one of the things that it has the benefit of doing is it allows me to change allows me to have multiple instances of Minecraft, but also allows me to have a lot more control over my installs. So like for example, I can change how much memory it can use very easily and all that kind of stuff. Currently, it is using a reasonable amount of memory, it's just being very slow. So, this is not a very good spawn. If you couldn't tell, this is a very terrible spawn, actually. So, actually, let's look around for some stuff. So, level entities, block entities. Okay, so there is a village within render distance. Let's see if we can see it immediately, because I do want the village, especially since this is like a longer run. It might be very important to have a lot more of stuff. Okay, let's look around. I don't see the village, so now what we're gonna do, chat, this is a very cool strategy. You might find this very interesting. We lower our render distance to 2, then we reset this, so it says unspecified, then we increase our render distance until we get the bell. So that's chest, that's not what we want. We want a bell. Ooh, this bell is very far out, actually. Okay, brewing stand, that's good enough because we know that the brewing stand is part of the priest village, so like, even though we don't have the bell in render distance, this is fine. And so now we know we're at 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to 2 again, then back up to 15. And we are going to F3G. So here's the chunk border, and I'm going to test in each direction. So this direction does not have it. This direction does not have it. This direction does not have it, so it has to be this direction. Oh no. Right? I think. No, what? Wait, what happened there? How did it not register in the brewing stand? So it's not in this direction. We're saying it's not in this direction. This is taking way longer than I want it. Here. No. No. Okay, let me increase my render distance. Okay, so it's 17 from this chunk, so let's try down to up to 16 here. Okay, and then now, this way, no, this way. Okay, so it is this way. That's so weird. That was some janky, Divine. Although, as you can see, although the RTA is 4 minutes, the in-game time, which is the actual value that we care about, that's still at a very reasonable amount of time, so it's not like we lost a ton off that. It just... We now know that the village is off this way. Somewhere. It might be off over there. Let's increase my render distance to 20 and hope that my game can handle it while I'm streaming. Obviously, my game being able to handle me streaming is important. It's a little laggy, but I don't think it's too bad so far. We might turn it down to like 16 later, but... So yeah, you can see how like the blast furnace and the bell and stuff have all loaded in. I would kind of assume that they're this way, but I am a little confused. Let's do another render distance check real quick. So let's go down to 2 again. And I'm looking at the values. Still very far away somehow. 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're still like very far away. 16, 15, F3G. Oh, so now it's this way. Okay, that was really good because I would have checked the other way because it would have been a lot easier to find the, it would have been a lot easier to find the... Yeah, so see, there was still a plains area back here. I actually had some suspicion about that, but that would not have been my first choice. Very glad I didn't a second check. So now we're at 5 minutes and we have this. I mean, it's not terrible considering how bad the spawn was. I do want a lot of food for this run. I am gonna lower my... Wait, we're already at... Okay. I mean, I guess my frame rate is gonna be not that great, but I thought that we got it to be a lot better last stream. Maybe we didn't get it to be as good as I thought it was. Okay, and so now we get the pickaxe. And so the magic number of stone, if you aren't a Minecraft speedrunner, is 9, because 9 allows you to do this. Oh, that's not what I meant. You can do this and get a full set of tools, which is really great. And then we have a few things we're going to do. I'm just eating so that I have enough to sprint around the village when I'm getting stuff. There's a Fletcher that I maybe could use, but that's not what I don't think the Fletcher is my main strat. My main strat is going to be, where is the, First, we need to find hay bales and big guy. Here's big guy. Okay. Also, I like to turn off F3 for killing the golem. The reason why I turn off F3 for killing the golem is that it makes it a lot... Seeing the like little sword icon in the middle of your screen when you're swinging the axe makes it much easier to figure out when you're doing the maximum amount of damage with it, as where when you have the F3 menu on, it turns into that like thing that shows all the axes of the world. We also get beds, although I don't think... Actually, yeah, we get beds, and the reason why we're gonna get beds is because we can strip mine using them. And strip mining is going to be like the most important part of this entire run, because the whole point of the run is getting the netherite axe. Yeah, we take the smithing table. He doesn't get anything I need. We take the smithing table because we're going to have to craft one later anyways, so why not just steal one and then save iron? Is kind of my theory. Okay, this doesn't have beds. This will have a bed, yep. This will have 2 beds and a chest. Well then, okay. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called COD strats. You may have heard of this. Invented by incredible speedrunner Curryway. One second, sorry. Sorry about that. I had to check a notification. So now, what we're gonna do is, oh wait, I've been letting time run. That's so sad. I didn't mean to let time run while I was doing that. Normally I would have like paused because you see how the IGT timer, the IGT timer pauses whenever you are paused, and so the RTA timer is cool and all, but like that's not what like a speedrun leaderboard would take. They would take your IGT as like the time that you have to beat. Also, if you don't know, there's this cool feature there where you can do like this. And see how the game's paused even though there's no menu? That's by pressing F3 escape. It's a little known trick that people don't seem to know. So now we have this barrel, and if you're wondering what the barrel is for, I don't blame you. It's kind of a weird strat. We also need more hay. So see how there's another hay bale over here? That's why I'm gunning for this. We need all of this hay bale. And the end result of this strategy is that we're going to go talk to this guy. He has the wrong trades, so we're going to find wherever his composter is that turned him into a farmer villager. And when we find the composter, what we can do is we can reset his trades until he gives us favorable trades that give us what's called the wheat trade. So that's a trade where he'll trade us emeralds for our wheat. And if we are able to get I need to find where the farmer's thing is though. His composter. I also might sleep because that might just be the most efficient tactic here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep, and the reason why I'm gonna sleep is just there's no point in like messing around with them. There's no point messing around with that. Okay, here's the composter. Here's the composter. So we're gonna take this. Then I'm actually gonna mine this just so that he loses his job. I'm literally just out here ruining the economy for no reason. Let's get all of this, all of this, all of this. This is a little bit more of what I would call an excessive village loot, but the reason why I'm being excessive is because I know that this run is going to take a long time because it's such a ridiculous task I have to accomplish. Okay, so that's a nitwit. You can see by his green clothing that he's a nitwit, meaning that you can't get him to become anything. Like he doesn't have any talent. He's a loser and will never be anything. Can you please become a farmer? Please? Bro? Bro? Nope, apparently not. Can anyone become a farmer? Thank you. You have the wrong trades, though. Wrong trades. who is coming. He is. Okay. So there we go. Now we get the emerald trade. And so what the emerald trade allows us to do with the hay is we can then do and have one of them become a fishing villager or a fisher. So one of them will become a fisher. And where is the guy who's becoming a fisher? This guy. Okay. What we do is we then reroll his trades until he gives us the cod bucket. And the cod bucket essentially will allow us to have an iron bucket without using any iron, which means that we can use the iron from the iron golem to actually make an iron pickaxe. Also, we can get some extra food with this. So now, goal number 2 is going to be getting into the nether. So let's try to figure out how to get into the nether. Cool. So we're going to try to scan the overworld a little bit. That's going to be step number 1. Because obviously, if we can avoid digging down, that would be great. Generally, how Minecraft speedruns work with like so we're not going to reset, obviously, because I'm not doing a ton of like resets and stuff. I feel like that's kind of lame. That's not as much my style, but generally, if you can do things above ground, you would like to, because underground takes so much like pickaxe durability and stuff. That doesn't look like it leads anywhere. I will go down one of these caves, though, if it looks like that's the only option. So, essentially, often how no reset runners will do it, no reset meaning, like, you can't just reset the world if it's bad, is, they'll look for a lava pool for, like, a little bit, and then if it doesn't look like they're gonna get a lava pool, then they'll dig down. Because obviously digging down is most consistent, it's just not the best. And so what I do here is I grab 2 pieces of gravel. I could have taken 3. Oh, I see. So this might be part of why I was having trouble at the beginning. It was because, if you see here, there's a second village, which is probably why I was having trouble using the, like, the strategies to find it, because if there's 2 villages and they give like conflicting readings on the pie chart, that can be very difficult. So that was probably what was happening to me. This has not been a very good run, by the way. Normally I would want to be in the nether at like maximum 10 minutes. But I don't know. I took too long looting and now we're here, so there's not really anything I want from this village other than I might just steal their hay bales for food later in case I run out. This is a huge amount of hay bales. Where was this in the last village? If I'd gotten this in the last village, I would have been rich. You know what we can honestly do is we can actually, like, we're gonna reset this. That way, no, not that. We're gonna reset this. That way... Please? Okay, this guy. That way, what we can do is the following. We get a bunch of emeralds from this guy. And then we wait for him to level up. So if you don't know, villagers have like level ups, and now he levels up, and now he gives us pumpkin pie, which is a really, really good trade. And so now we get 48 pumpkin pie. That is all the food we will need for the entire run. Pumpkin pie is OP. So we pretty much are set for food for the entire run now. Oh, although I do need to actually like put it in a hand. So this is what I was like, one thing I was hoping for. So this is a an ocean. Oceans are really insane. You may know this from watching other speedrunners, but Oceans are really good because you get a huge open area in which you can actually enter the Nether if you find a magma portal or a magma ravine. So there's actually a huge chance to like find somewhere to enter the Nether here. Yeah, look, we already have a place right down here. So let's start. So what we're looking for is an L shape, just like this. This is a very good one. Here, and then we're placing this door, getting in here, and now we need to do a few extra things. So let's first craft some more doors, because we didn't, that door was from the village, not from a craft, so it didn't, like, do what we needed. So now we put these as backer blocks. We put this here. Then we also are just going to do some other crafting stuff that I need to do while I'm here, because there's kind of no point in not doing that. I'm going to mine this, put the fish there, fish can die. Here, here, but I need to kind of go up here for it. There's a trident guy on me who I don't really want to have to deal with, but unfortunately we do, because, you know, he's here. So we get this, then now we mine this block, and mine this, and now we have a functioning portal. The only problem that we have now is that we don't have a flint and steel period, actually. So we don't have the iron for it either, so we're gonna... Oh, it woodlit. That's huge. Okay, so that was accidental. I didn't even plan that. That wasn't scripted. Or it didn't, like... Yeah, so the crafting table that we had there lit on fire, which actually just turned into the thing lighting on... The, portal lighting on fire. This, I feel like I'm trying to talk over the game the entire time, so I'm gonna turn it a little bit down. If y'all can't hear, please let me know. Yeah, I'm turning this down. It's a little too loud. So now I'm making sure I don't die to the lava, and I am doing what's called E-raying. So I'm going to lower my FOV to 30, and then see the E counter up here. You can see where my cursor is. Up here, this E counter is very important. It shows how many entities are in my render distance. Or not in my render distance, in my field of view. So if I look, I'm looking for a 30. So if I see one that spikes and it at 30, that is really good. That is like positive. If we don't get one that's 30, then that's not good. So we're actually going to up our render distance to 20 just to see if we can hit a bastion. Okay, here, I found one, I think. So I saw a 40 maybe? Yeah, here we go, 40. But it's down, so down isn't great. Down means that we're not, Oh, and there's a pig, and I don't have gold armor, and, this is bad. Ooh, and we're in, like, oh, we're in a cave. This sucks. Okay, so this nether spawn may suck a little bit. I placed my water so that I can hopefully get a... Oh, and there's so many piglins. Oh, no. I'm trying to get a lava source block. If I can get a lava in my bucket, that's really, really good. I'm gonna have to mine in the walls, aren't I? Okay. This is really good that I got a lava bucket. So, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this little strat. You may have seen speedrunners do this. It's how you swim mine very effectively. We're just doing... What? I didn't know that they could open doors, to be completely honest. I've never seen that interaction in my life. See, even I can learn stuff. I've been thinking of doing, like, tips and tricks videos. I think that would be kind of cool. You know, I think there's a lot people could learn. there's a total of 30 entities in my render distance. I feel like that's not quite what I was looking for. The total of 30, there's just not actually 30. There's 30 more like this way, but unfortunately that's not the way I chose to dug because I panicked. But that's not really 30 either. That's like 24. So let's keep going this way and just hope we hit something, honestly. I'm gonna keep digging this way and hope we hit something. So how are y'all in chat doing? Enjoying my 22-minute long speedrun somehow? This is some of the least professional gameplay I've ever performed, I think. Oh no. Well, that was a death. Okay. So that was embarrassing. Yeah, that can happen if you don't have good enough reaction speed and are digging through the nether. Well, you know what? I'm not too upset about it. We can reset. That overworld kind of sucked anyways, so. There's a savanna, which is pretty good. Savannas aren't that bad. They're like mid, but they're a lot better than a lot of the very common bad biomes. They're fairly open, they have trees, they're often connected to deserts, all that stuff. And there's a village, and there's an ocean. Okay, this could actually be a really solid run. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This could be really good. So I'm gonna just get 4 logs, I think, because 4 logs is enough to do the stone tool set, and then we can potentially okay, here we go. This is good. And then what we can do is once we get our stone axe, I'm thinking, and we get to the acacia village, we can then focus on we can just mine logs with the axe, and that'll be a lot faster. Okay. So we have a village. And a massive ravine. Okay, this is a precarious situation for sure. Hopefully the iron golem doesn't like fall off and die and burn or something. That would be really awful if that happened. Okay, let's get these. If we can get a flint and steel, we can kill a bunch of these animals with it and get a bunch of food. Acacia villages aren't great because they can't have blacksmiths. But, I mean, you know, they have all the other standard stuff. Hello there, big guy. Okay, I need to find the composters. Where are the composters? I also need beds. We're still doing bed stuff, so I still need all the beds I can get. Okay, some bread. That's good. Good, we're getting more bread. Just, you know, I mean, it's... obviously, it's not the best, but it's fine. Also, I'm going to destroy all the, all the occupation blocks as I go, because that allows us to have more free villagers that we can turn into whatever we want. We're gonna do forced labor, you know, forcefully make the villagers do the jobs that we want them to do. So now what I do is I take these and I actually create two sets of them. I forgot because now I go like this. Now I have a composter. That's because I didn't see any other composters there. If I had seen other composters, it would have been different. And now we have this. Okay, so here's a person free of occupation. Hello, thank you. Nope, that's not what we want. And please become a farmer. Thank you. Nope. Become a farmer. Yep, that's what we wanted you to do. There's our 3 emeralds, and we even get more. That's great, that's great. And then, so this guy cannot become... Actually, you know what we will do with this guy before we leave him? Is we will go down to 3 emeralds of apples, and then now we have the 3 emeralds for the bucket. And so the strategy for this will be... That's a nitwit because he's green. Where is a... Okay, we have more beds now. We just need a villager who isn't a baby who can become a profession. And I see one in this house. You are not a priest. You are a fisher. Thank you. Okay, now we have the bucket of cod and we're out. And what we do, we're only at 5 minutes. This is actually a pretty good pace. We just get a little bit more logs. You know, the more logs, the better. And we craft a boat. Mine this. And we're out. So, the strategy here is going to be very similar to the last run. We're going to just kind of look around until we find a magma ravine. And if you're wondering why I'm not doing this glitch that you may see a lot of people do, it's because this glitch is fine for like other things, but the problem is that you can't really look around while you're doing it. And it's a lot easier for me to just like spot magma while looking top down like this. Although I think I may have entered an enclosed area of ocean, so that means like it's sort of like an inlet. Hopefully that doesn't cause too much of a problem. I can't tell if the ocean continues that way. It's gonna really suck if it doesn't, because there's not a lot of other places I can go. Also, you don't even need to be a speedrunner to know that going through a swamp with a boat is the worst thing ever, because if you hit one lily pad, you lose all of your momentum. Oh, I was doing so good, too. Okay, it looks like it does continue out this way. So, or maybe not. I see more swamp ahead, and I'm starting to dread what the actual lay of the land is. I thought that would open up. Ooh, that's not good. We're still just looking for a... Looking for a ravine. Okay, yeah, it closes. So this is definitely a closed ocean area, which sucks. We were on a really good pace too. Well, I mean, we are still sub 10 minutes, but it's not great. I'm just trying to follow my previous path so that I don't have as many lily pads that I can run into. Okay, so the area that I haven't been, I think, is that way. If I recall how this land works. Oh, there's light, there's light. Is that... no, it doesn't look like it's the correct thing, though. What is that? I can't tell where that light's coming from, but it's definitely not a magma ravine, so we're not going down. Oh, wait, there's kelp. So what this is why you turn hitboxes on, by the way, because if there's kelp, it means that something it was destroyed somehow. Although that's a gravel destruction and not a so that's what it's called a gravel destruction and not a magma destruction. So kelp can be destroyed by magma, but kelp can also, by the same token, be destroyed by can be destroyed by magma, but it can also be destroyed by um gravel falling if there's like weird gravel world generation. So that looks like a bunch of kelp over there that just happened. So let's see if that is a magma. This looks like a lot of kelp. Is there a... Yes, there's a magma ravine. Okay, although it looks kind of bad. I'm not too optimistic about this. This may end up being a bad magma ravine. Yeah, this is a terrible magma ravine. There's not going to be enough magma there for me to enter. I'm not doing that because it's not enough. So you need like certain amounts of lava and certain depths of stuff, and that was just not going to cut it, I don't think. Although now that I'm realizing this is an entirely enclosed sea, I might go back to it if I don't see a better alternative. I might go to the shipwreck. I don't think I want to, though. It's kind of no point. Yeah, this is gravel destruction. So, you know what? I'll go over here and I'll try, because it's basically this or nothing at this point. We've wasted, like, almost 7 minutes on just finding another portal, so let's try this. So what we're gonna do, essentially, is, see, why is there a guy after me? I don't like this. Okay, let me... Where is he? Oh, I see him now. Please don't kill me. Oh, we died again. This is a tough stream. I'm having a rough time here. Rough time. Okay, well then. So I get 2 gravel because that allows us to essentially re-roll for a flint in the beginning. Uh, because although gravel has a 16% chance to drop flint, that 16% is per time you break the block, so um you can actually break the block over and over again, and 2 is a very good amount to just like place 2, break 2. Absolutely terrible door there. I really wish I had some other things right now, but so I was hoping for like a blacksmith or something, or yeah, but it sucks. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna get the hay as per usual. This is a very good amount of hay. As you can see, we have so much hay. This is more hay than I would ever need. And obviously, if you're wondering why I just like give him a little punch, it's because uh giving the iron golem a little punch like that gives me, it makes him aggro on me so he won't just like walk away before I get my axe ready, because the axe recharge time is way longer. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of hay. I'm getting more than I need because, again, this runs long, so the idea is that I can use the fact that I have a bunch of hay in order to, oh my god, that's 8 emeralds. That's a crazy chest. To get more food, because as said, when you level up the villager, he'll offer you some type of food. No, that's not what I meant. I clicked the wrong button, I think. Here's this. Here's this. I'll even craft this for this. There we go. And this. Oh my gosh. Why are these guys so annoying? Hi, villager. Hi. No. I am going to ruin your job. You're not allowed to do this. Oh my god, there's so much emeralds. I didn't even need to do hay strats. If only I'd known. Oh my god, he's going to another block. Dude, please. No, where are you going? He's like pathfinding some obscure profession block that's somewhere over here. Become a farmer. Where is he going? This villager is the most frustrating villager ever. I hate this guy. Why is he not... He's pathfinding to whatever is in here, I guess. What is this? Oh, it's a cauldron. Stupid cauldron houses. Someone become a villager. Thank you. No, don't leave. Okay, let's trade. Awesome. Now, you will become upgraded, and I will get apples until I have 3 emeralds left. Or 5, apparently. Okay. Where was the other guy? There's more emeralds? This is a crazy village, by the way. The amount of emeralds in the chests in this village is absolutely absurd. Uh, I just need to find one more villager that doesn't have a profession. That's it. If I can find one more villager that doesn't have a profession, like you, for example, by force. What? Okay. Thank you. Hi. Um, why won't he offer me the trade? These villagers are being literally some of the most uncooperative villagers I have ever seen. I don't know what I want to do with the rest of my 5 diamonds, but I'm not going to overthink it. Um, oh my god, there's a whole farm down there. That's so freaky generation. Okay. I have a lot of beds. Excuse me. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to get this boat, then we're going to go across here, and so this is the boat. We're gonna go across here. I can even, oh, wait, I'm like starving. I just realized. Okay, and I'm just gonna mine all this until we get the flint. There we go. How much do I have? 5. That's good. That's good. That's higher roll. So a iron golem can give you um anywhere between 3 and 5. Oh my god, there's another village and a desert temple. That's crazy. Although we don't really need any of that, and I'm not gonna look at that because it's not important, unless maybe the desert temple because it's very fast to loot, but mostly what I'm going towards now is the uh I'm looking at the desert for lava pools because deserts are the best place to find lava pools above ground. So that's kind of the goal here. I'm not going to that village because again, I have everything I could need from a village. Unless it has a blacksmith, that is, but I assume it doesn't. Okay. Um, I should be more careful hitting bushes like that because if it's on unstable ground, then that can cause the entire thing to collapse. And although I don't think I would die to that, it is like a pretty significant time loss, and I have to be careful about stuff like that. Um, oh, there's a lava pool. There it is. Okay, we got this. Okay, smoker block. That's not normally what I would use to build with, but, you know, you use what you have. Okay. What? Okay, that was some strange, Strange interaction there. That's not what I meant. It's so dumb. And, sure, my acacia wood. There we go, that's a fish. Now we get this here. It's turning night, but I'm not gonna sleep because I am about to enter the Nether. And here, I think I'm also going to craft a shield, possibly. That way, because I enter the Nether right now without any gold armor. So that's a 10-minute enter, or 11 minutes technically, but, you know, we can call it 10, right? Okay. There's a lot of piglins, which makes me a little nervous, but whatever. So now I'm looking for that magic number 30. So I see a 27, 29, 30. So there's a 30 that's like right this way. It looks terrible though. I'm turning the game into Quake Pro because what you can do in Quake Pro is you can make the your render distance or your FOV kind of cut into the planar fog, which would normally stop you. It's gonna be like over there somewhere. Oh my god, I almost died there. That was so scary. I just fell into a big hole. Okay, that sucks. So time to bridge up with the most creative blocks to bridge with you've ever seen. Starting with cauldrons for some reason. And gravel. And barrel. And cobblestone. And sand. And acacia slabs. And acacia planks. Okay, I didn't need to place that last block, but ignore that. I'm a professional, I promise. So let's try to find where that 30 was again. So there's like a 47 in this direction, but I thought there was something here? No, okay, so there's a 30 like in this direction. Yeah. So I think this is about the direction we're looking at now, which is actually a lot more positive for us because this direction allows for a lot more not like digging. We can just be on the regular land. Oh, there's my portal. I see. I was wondering what that was. Okay, so it is supposedly this way that we're trying. Oh, there's a fortress, I see. Okay, so we found the fortress, but the problem is we don't need the fortress. This is the one run where finding the fortress actually does nothing for us because we literally do not need it. Oh my god, I have to kill this guy now because he's like too aggroed onto me. And I want to sit here and, F3, so. 30 this direction, okay. And so that's where the fortress is, but so there is another thing somewhere. Also, I can make golden apples and stuff, but it's not as good as golden carrots, so I don't know if I'm gonna bother. So I want to get across this gap. How I'm gonna do that is still a little bit of a mystery. I need to kind of like figure out exactly what my strat for that's gonna be. I think current strat, I need to just get a bunch of blocks. Yeah, I need to just get a bunch of blocks, but that also means that because I'm in this area, I need to kill these piglins that are always after me. Okay. So it's like this way I need to go, so I'm gonna cross at that gap, because that's the gap that I think looks the most, I think that that gap looks the best, potentially, for crossing. But I do need to be very, very careful about this guy. Because if someone like that gets me, then I just die. And that's not fun. So now we just bridge across here. I guess I could have boated a little earlier, but it's okay, I think. So apparently that way is a bastion. So we do want to go to the bastion because it allows us to get a bunch of loot that makes the whole rest of the nether easier, but we don't really care about this fortress that's over here as much. Maybe we should care about those gold blocks on that ruined portal. But I don't think we should, necessarily. It seems a little bit of a blunder to do so. What is that? Is that a... That just looks like an extension of the fortress, though. Hold on. I'm gonna do another array just to see if I can... There's 20 in this direction. There's... Why... Wait, I'm getting a 47 reading in this direction. So I've gone a little off angle, actually. It seems like it's actually, like, back over this way a little bit. Yeah, like back over this way a little. So it seemed to me, based on some, like, array looking, that it's, like, over this way somehow. Is it... But it can't be in the basalt delta. It could be past the basalt delta, but it can't be in the basalt delta. There's another fortress. Okay, so it was a false reading of another fortress. That sucks. At this point, we might as well just, like, beat the game. I don't even... This is so stupid. This, like, in terms of beating the game, this is fine, but this sucks now, because we have a, we have a world now where there's... I've gotten false reading on 2, fortresses. Also, this ghast cannot leave me alone for some reason, and it's so garbage. Okay, maybe we go through the Basalt Delta and we see if we can somehow, like, get anything from this. Like, if we go through the Basalt Delta, here's what I'm thinking, chat. If we can go through the Basalt Delta, and we can... yeah, if we can get through the Basalt Delta, and then... maybe on the other side we can then find, like, an E-ray spot. Okay, that was good. Good boat. Also, I don't know how many of y'all are speedrunners, but it certainly... it's very nerve-wracking when you're speedrunning to have to deal with... It's very nerve-wracking when you're speedrunning to have to deal with parkouring through a Basalt Delta in Quake Pro, because Quake Pro makes everything so distorted that, like, you can't quite tell if you're gonna make a jump or not. And often that really sucks for this kind of stuff. I don't really want to use my wood, but I will if I have to. There's more skeletons. How many skeletons and ghasts are going to ruin this run? The mobs have been being very rude to me. From that, remember the villagers in that village? And now these insane psychopath skeletons and ghasts. It's not what I meant. Movement negative 1000 right there. There is this little strip of soul soil that I will use here. And there is, of course, another ghast on me. These mobs will not leave me alone. Also, this has been such an unfortunate nether with the double fortress thing. That was so unfortunate. Is this a triple fortress? Are you kidding me? I got 3 fortresses. It's just begging me to win the... It's literally begging me to do a normal speedrun. This is so insane, actually. I needed to jump there to survive, by the way. If I didn't, I would have died to the skeleton. I know that looked like absolutely psychotic what I did there, but I have not been having very much fun with this seed. I think it's making me a little burnt out. It's 3 fortresses in a row, and now I'm gonna have to, like, dig through the wall or something to get an actual bastion to show up. I have a bunch of beds, at least, that I can try to find, like, netherite scraps with, but oh my god, this is insane. That's just regular blackstone. So I am going, like, extra regional now, which is really good. Because that means these stupid fortresses won't keep getting in my... Actually, you know what? If I can find... Is there a 30 in this area? Because obviously there's going to be a 30, like, back here. Oh, wait. No, actually, this might be something. This might be something. Maybe. It's not, actually. It's the fortress again. Yeah. I said that, and then I realized it's the fortress again. So I'm gonna have to walk a fair distance, and this is gonna be, like, the worst speedrun to ever be recorded, but, you know, at least we're gonna get through it, chat, right? I feel like, perseverance is key, right? That's how we're gonna cope. It's the copium here. Copium, chat. I do not want to fall into the lava. Luckily, I have a whole iron pickaxe that I've been saving, but it won't mean that much when we have to, like, go through the wall. Because I don't have that much black stone, so crafting more stone pickaxes won't be very easy. Stupid ghast. I can get ender pearls from these, endermen here. How did that still hit me? I feel like in speedruns, hot tourist destination is an achievement of shame. Like, if you've been in the nether long enough to get hot tourist destinations, something is severely wrong with your run. Oh no, there's more stupid piglins. Thank you. I saw an enderman here that I want to kill. So, chat, if you didn't know this strat, this is just very common that you can, put mobs in boats and they can't get out, including endermen. So you can just kind of hit it repeatedly and torture it and whatever, and it can't do anything. This has become a very long and dreary run, I think. It's funny to me that we somehow have gotten through half of the villager food, even though we had, like, the most insane village ever. It's not quite what I meant to do. Oh, I died. Lol. This has become so dreary. Just stretching. Um, You know what I'm gonna do? I know how we make this more fun, actually. First of all, I have something I need to do real quick. Chat, just give me a moment to figure something out on my end real quick. Here, but then also I want to I oh, maybe I shouldn't have opened this. Actually, I should, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the Minecraft we're gonna re-roll this netherite axe and do something more fun for now, just so it doesn't, this run's starting to get a little dreary, so why not make it more fun? At least that's what I'm thinking. Wait, is my okay? So I am actually broadcasting at high. Uh, well, okay. So I had this idea, right? We're gonna go on to YouTube, and then I'm going to can I like rename my stream without restreaming? Is that possible? How do I get like? Oh, no, yeah, so you can clip and whatever. I don't know that much about streaming chat, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna restream with our new item is cooked chicken, which is a lot easier. And we're gonna rename the stream to something that more people click on. Oh, I love that when I search for cooked chicken, the first thing that comes up is like actual cooked chicken, like IRL cooked chicken. Okay, so I'm saving the cooked chicken image. Browse hard disk. Um, okay, there we go. Um, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end stream chat. I'm gonna use the washroom, and then I will be right back, and we will restream with a funnier title.